Well, I ain't videoed in a while. The wind was blowing, so I thought I'd come out. Because it's the cooler brought some stormy clouds in. We hadn't had any rain. This is the last time I posted rain. So let's see. That's the loud air conditioner noise. It's amazing how just these pieces just started growing that I put in here. The head broke off. I got one in the front that's broke off. I'm about jabbing one. But I need to find some more sticks to stake them up. I haven't done these yet. Because these was just, I put a pepper and some things over here, and it really, I guess, needs to be, but it ain't. As you can tell, I'm tired and I don't feel good and I'm grouchy. Okay, now this one is, these have just leaned over each other, but they do have tomatoes on them. Hoping for a shower. See, hoping it might. It's got like this one or two other days and it didn't do anything. I felt a little drizzle, so I better hurry up with this. Squash just ain't doing this year. They're drying up and dying. They have no flowers on them now, so they're probably not going to have any squash. May not have had enough water. Yes, I did stake some tomatoes, and there are some. See? Coming on those. Some flowers on others. I'll get those on the other side. Watermelons, not really doing that much. These potatoes, I know there seems like they're trying to die off though, but I know it ain't time to dig them up. We just have to see what's going on. We'll see. I can check back on some of the videos and see exactly. It ain't time yet, I know it ain't. These sweet potatoes are doing good. And these are doing good over here too, but I never did cut any other little potatoes to put in here, so only so far, only two things come in here, but if I do, I will, and I'll say I did. There may be an air conditioner growing there. It's not part of the... I don't understand what's wrong with them, son. They need to be in the sun more. See, I told you, cut the grass and put them on the side of the building. I don't know. So what's going on with them? But that board doesn't go with the window. And the cat did that to the blind. She thinks she can get out the window for some reason. But we'll have to see how it's going.
There's tomatoes growing down there.
Yeah.
Well, one.
Look, that one pepper grew some leaves, and that one started to grow up, but it's still not doing anything. Stick your finger and see how wet that is down in there, at the bottom. Looks like a little one pepper trying to come, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Stick your finger in that dirt.
Yep. Wet.
Well, it's not wet enough, or something, or I don't know. That is, I think, carrot leaf right there. See that right there, I think, but I'm not sure. Because them carrot leaves may not have been any good.
That one is the only one.
We have
that.
some flowers for these watermelons here. A few.
That one's cracking open on the side.
Well, if it's cracking open on the side, then it may be ready to go in and let it ripen out. Yeah, because there'll be something to get it. Let me pull that off. Okay. I did. You notice I did use those old broomsticks to stake these, and then just a stick and a stick. Yeah, I'm feeling a couple of breezes here to myself. Is there any cucumbers growing at all? I know there's flowers on the other things, but I don't know. That's where I sit when I come out here. But I see flowers on these cucumber vines. I've been trying to grind, make them go out that way to the sides, but now that one has just decided it's going that way, didn't it? Well, that's not supposed to do that. It's supposed to go this way. So come off that tomato plant and go out this way. That's what you're supposed to do. We fixed that one, and then this one right here is supposed to come out this way. But it wasn't it. We'll see. It'll turn itself when the sun comes back out to itself. Let's see. That's about basically what's going on back here. I just wish I could I even put a little fertilizer in that to try to help it. I know, I don't understand. Pull it out this way a little bit more, just in case the dirt got stoppled up or something. Just pull them all out just a little. In case the dirt got stoppled up on the concrete. Just pull it.
Oh, that's cut. That's open. The line is open right there.
You know, it's probably just stick it at the top of the pot. It might do something for itself. All right, pull the other ones that way a little bit too.
Oh, that's dead.
Yeah, so just pull it. I know it. Just put them, make them even. And I tell them they might do something for themselves. I don't know. This might get me squashed.
This one's put it. You want me to pull this one?
Don't pull it up. Just pull it forward.
It's
What?
completely dead. It's dry.
We'll leave it alone. We'll just leave it alone. It'll do something. Yeah, well, I'm hurting right now, so I'll go back around this way now. Pause it. Don't get smarty. Just do it. Just do it. Do it after what?
Without pants.
Well, whatever you do. Tom started trying to cut the grass yesterday, and he got over there next to the road, and apparently there had been a black grocery bag of some sort was underneath the grass, somewhere or other, over that way, and it got wrapped around the lawnmower blade. And then it was dark, so he gave up on it, and then he had to get Marshall to help hold it up for him. And it's trying to do some raindropping, and it was too hot to cut earlier, but they did get the bag off. See these? That's growing, but it just don't seem like it's how I want it to be. Those are the leftover ones I didn't get over there. That plant's doing well. That one's not doing too well. I've been watering these in the front. What? It's starting to rain now.
It's going to,
whatever you do,
it's going to get too
I don't care. As long as you don't get a ticket that you're going to have to pay for. Because you've been... yeah, let's have the argument here.
You know how hard it is to cut anything when it's wet?
Well, that would be that you would have got out here a few minutes ago before it started doing this and did that instead of that. So,
What, die from heat stroke?
well, as soon as the clouds started rolling, you know.
We're going to try to.
That one over there is trying to be yellow, and I'll get up in a minute and show. But
It's soaking wet.
if you notice those plants across the street, they've been, well, I don't know what kind they are, but they must, they die off in the winter, whatever that is.
See? You see it?
Yes, I see the rain now, and I can hear it. But all I'm saying is, every minute it gets wetter and wetter, you know. They got one air conditioner washed up over there and put the chair around it so I don't snitch it. Because they can't see it, but the sport just looks awful. That guy came around today, I don't know where and Tom said before he could get to the door, he was already gone. You didn't check the mail either, did you? And Tom has to bring the trash cans back in sometime. But that guy came around today that was, oh, what you call it? He came by asking to cut the grass. I told him Tom cut the grass, but Marshall said the next time he came by, grab him and tell him, ask him how much you'd charge to weed eat the yard around, you know, to edge it up some. But he left before we had a chance to get to the door, and so, well, maybe next time. He probably saw that the grass was half cut and thought, well, maybe they might need something. All right, I'll pause this again for a few minutes, sir. All right, I'll sit down for a minute, but now I'm going. It's just so hot and dry. I mean, we've watered. I don't see any garlic down in there. It looks like grass. I don't know if there's any garlic there. Yes, just take it in the house.
Hand it out.
And okay, here, take the scrub brush. Y'all clean it. Here's these flowers.
It looks like weeds.
It's wildflower. No, that's not that. This is
No,
wildflower.
about that.
That could be. It's what said wildflower. I guess I got cheated on the wildfire thing, except for that one big one over there. So. Now and then.
This is really going.
See, this is little one's growing here. That's not doing anything. It's just stinking.
That right there's really going.
Yes, that's growing, but it's got a big clump on the side, and I don't know why. They decided to. These are the ones I haven't done anything with. I had many possibilities of what to do with those down there, but I haven't done it yet.
And this is just grass.
Yes, it is.
I can do that. And meow likes grass. And that.
See, this is a couple of sprigs just all the way down here. I was thinking about just flicking it back up in the pot and seeing what it does, but I'll let it's new growth, you see. And then over here, let's see. I hadn't finished dying. That was the rest of from the storm. There was one that was doing good, but then it quit, I guess. There's the citronella plant. It's doing remarkably big, remarkably well. Put it that way. Now, I guess this is just pure grass because,
yeah.
But Meow likes grass, and
so you just pick off a few blades, take it in. And
yes, and it's like a grew some select nice soft grass for Meow.
It's nice grass. That's actually nice grass.
Still don't know what that is. That was in one of those plants down there, but and you see this? Dry, it's wet underneath, but right there on top, it's all dry.
Okay, it's so hot.
Yeah. That poke sallet's going to seed, so if I'm still here next year, there should be a bunch of poke sallet come up. Because it's going to seed, and I'm just leaving it there. Tom said that looked like that fell in the trash container.
It might be, because you see that?
And I wasn't awake then when the trash man come. So he's leaving it out there to let it get rained on. See, the wind is blowing, but we're not got to see. You can just see it's just a couple of drops. Okay.
And this thing's still growing. She's
growing a lot, this one is. She's a evening patience plant from what all I googled. It had one that had some little yellow flowers down here, little pink ones, and they're just coming up in a wad.
Are those ants going up?
I don't know, I can't see.
Yeah, those are ants. They're...
Apparently they must like it then. But look at all these blooms still to come.
Yeah.
And I still, like I tied it up with here. And there's a spider made a web in there, which is fine. Catch some bugs.
Man, it's right there shaking.
Looks like that one is about to have it. And these, I don't know if they'll last till next year. I'll trim them down and all, but and that one's looking pretty, but something always comes up in there. Don't see any garlic in there. Don't know what happened to that. And I don't have any other projects except for one that I'm working on. And I'll explain that in a minute. This is the other part I was going to show you. These seeds, these are cantaloupe seeds. The cantaloupe I bought at the store was very, very good. Please excuse this. Got other stuff over here too, but right here where these two cans are, I got is in the windows, on the windowsill. And when you turn on the attic fan, it just gives you a perfect drying breeze. But it was a process I did with these, which I did like tomato plants, like you're supposed to do for a tomato seed. These, as well as like cucumber and squash and whatever, they have a coating over them. I didn't record anything of that, but it's like a slick coating, which your seed's not going to really germinate. This is from what I've been reading up about. It's not going to germinate if you dry them with that cup slick thing on them. I don't know. Anyway, so I put it in a cup, you let it set 2 or 3 days in water, come by and slosh it in a little bit. Then you strain them out. And these are not all the seeds from it, because some of them I threw them away, but these are the ones that sunk to the bottom. I don't know if they're supposed to sink to the bottom, but they're the ones that sunk to the bottom after the stuff came off. So this is what I'll be trying to plant next year. Right now they're drying here with this breeze from the attic fan coming across here. I don't know, it's just a perfect drying spot. So I might, if I find a nice tasting tomato or cucumber or something, try to dry some seeds from that. Because I know previously I said I was not going to try to dry any seeds. But since I saw all this other new information, I thought, well, this seems pretty good. And I never did have not planted that one cantaloupe that had actual seeds. But, well, this is a thing right here that we'll just have to wait and see till next year when planting time comes. Which I'm going to really try to plant them early. I've got egg trays and other trays that I could plant seeds from. But anyways, that's the end of this video. I'll post another one soon, hopefully. Like, share, and subscribe. Thanks.